What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today once again on the Amazon server. And there are some new things I have to tell you guys about. One thing that you might just be already hearing. I bought a new microphone, already informed you guys in the Discord about that. If you are not in the Discord server yet, there's about 1,200 people in there right now, and you can join with the link in the video description and talk about Idle Heroes. We have some Idle Heroes channels, we have some Idle Heroes information, all the good stuff that you need. So definitely join that. And one other thing, listen to the audio in this video and tell me in the comments what you think about it. I'm really eager to hear that. I did some tests and I'm a big fan of the new microphone actually. It's a Shure SM7B, that's a pretty popular microphone actually. But in my opinion has a pretty good sound, and I quite like that. So what is new about the Amazon server? Well, apart from the new event that we are going to check out in a second, I haven't done so myself. We had this, and you can see something here. Yeah, we got rank 8. Yeah, and we got another A core. Awakening Resonance Crystal A. A lot of A's. Wasn't really planned. I really wanted to do the summons actually on my main account. Yeah, but as it turns out, I didn't really go for it on the main account. I had like the SFX that you guys know on the main account, and I wanted to retire that, and I thought like, okay, then you will do some summons. And I decided against that, and I'm pretty happy to, because if you check out the main Android, then you will see there are like people with, I don't know, 19,000 points or something. And it turned out that it was quite insane. It's like 60,000 starry if you wanted to go for a minus score, and I think that's a little much considering the prices dropped a lot on main Android. So I thought, okay, well, let's do some summons on Amazon, and I was summoning with the aim to go for a minus actually, so top 20. But then I noticed like, okay, it's not really that far to A tier. When I got to top 20, the difference between place 20 and place 10, I think it was like 50 points. And so I thought, okay, it's like triple the retiring value if we check that out. So retiring values here, we just look for that. No, not triple, nearly double. It's like 8,000 and the other is 15,000. So I thought that's pretty good value, honestly. So I thought, okay, let's do the 50 points. And then, of course, a little competition started. And in the end, I finished on place 8. Rather comfortable. The last 20 minutes, there was not much happening. People were staying on the rank, was all right. With 748 points. And now we got an A core, and I was not really sure what we are going to do with it. Another thing I'm quite happy about, we got Soul on place 1 here, so he's going to go for the SS core. And we got Ikeaya on place 3, so he got the S core, and it was pretty interesting. On the last, like, maybe 30 seconds, I looked at the leaderboard and I saw he was 20 points behind on place 4. It's similar to this situation, but the other way around. And I thought like, man, just do your summons, please, stay competitive, please go for S tier. And then this ended and I thought like, oh damn, he didn't get it. And he wrote me a message saying, yeah, I got S tier. And I thought like, wait, you got S tier? And then I noticed that my leaderboard didn't refresh at all. I closed it and I opened it, but doing like this wasn't enough, so I didn't actually see the leaderboard. Could have well been pushed down actually below top 10, and yeah, that would have been not that nice. Even though I mean, like, I take an A-, it's all right. Loon is also in here, going for the A- here. Pretty close to A tier as well. It's like 120 points, but I guess this account is still pretty new. So with all of those copies you have at the beginning, Slim in here for the A-. Anybody else? Not really. But if you see that, I mean, we really got some new A tiers in the guild. Will still take some time. I mean, we can just not click on here and see all the people. Okay, let's see that. Application, operation failed. Already joined another guild. And Soul, I'm pretty eager to see what Soul will do. I think he said something about an SFX. Personally, I'm a big friend of DTV, but obviously on his account an SFX would fit as well. We got Phil in here with this Aspheric Investor. The clan is nearly full. We nearly got 30 members. We are 29 out of 30 for the moment. Maybe somebody's inactive, then we could kick Slim. He will go for the A tier. So we really got going here. Loon will get the A tier. I wonder what he's going to go for. I really wonder what he's going to go for. Currently he's rocking the Eloise, which is insane. I mean, B- Eloise, absolutely insane. But I wonder which Transcendence hero he's going to go for. Maybe he will write me that, and then I can tell you guys, because that's pretty interesting. What am I going to do, though? I thought about this, and what I really want to avoid is this. Like this A-tier Vulcan. I mean, not really that I want to avoid an A-tier Vulcan. Who would want to avoid an A-tier Vulcan, after all? Especially with this role. My god, I would love to have this copy on my main account, like with the role and everything. That would be so insane. No, just a hero we can't use. That is the big problem that I have. I don't want us to have a hero we can't use, because that is stupid in my opinion. So what I would rather go for is a hero we can use right now. And there are two heroes here that are not A tier and E5. This is for one the carry and the Aspen. So I thought, why not go for an Aspen? An Aspen is a pretty cool choice. I mean, double Aspen, that has some meme potential, that's pretty cool. Getting an A tier Aspen on top of the A plus Aspen we already have. That is one option. And then I thought we have another option. Because we will get another Transcendence hero. 3.4 million, 1.6 million remaining till we can get another one. But as soon as we get the next Transcendence hero, which is going to be Mockman, he's going to be a tenant. Which means we will have Aspen in this slot, we will have Mockman in this slot. We are going to build Onkirimaru for this slot. And then in this slot we won't have the Transcendence hero, so we will need a second Mockman, which I said I would replace the carry to be a Mockman. So that is one thing that we are going to do, and at that point we are going to have two Mockmans. So we could either really go for Aspen, and that would make sense, or we could go for another A Mockman, which would also make sense. And then later on maybe just retire it. I spent around 5,500 starry to climb to the rank that I'm at, and we got around 15,000 contract starry if we retire, so it's a good deal after all, definitely a good deal, and so well worth it. So that is something you can decide in the comments as well, on top of the audio quality that I would like to know if it's good. I would also love to see what you guys think about either going for Aspen or Mockman, or if you have an entirely different choice. I would just ask yourself not to go for a hero just because he would be a good Transcendence hero. We will build, we have LFA, we will build Mockman. The next one after that will likely be a tenant for the LFA as well. Maybe at that point PDE. Somebody said PDE actually, now that I remember it. I mean, we just saw that PDE is tenant here as well. So I thought at that point actually that this was not that smart, but yeah, she is tenant. She is tenant. So she would be an option. Then again, I think isn't she priest? Isn't she priest? Are you a priest? She's a priest and she's a horrible tenant. Nah, then we can't do that. Then honestly, Asmodee would be a better option. But I guess we could go for Mockman, and the next summoning event we will just do it again, and then we will summon an ATD. That would be a way, or we summon an Aspen now and then maybe go for ATD later on. That would be, I guess, the two best options in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about that. I really curious to see that. I'm not quite sure what we are going to do with it, which is a bit stupid considering I spent money to get it. So yeah, let's check out Force War for a second. What did happen here? I have to say I kind of forgot 1 or 2 days, maybe. Interesting. Here actually the first guy got commander. We found out that it's not really the first guy that gets commander regularly, but the person who spends the most resources, which is a little bit stupid and something we already complained about. Was I even official at one point? Let's check that out. What, did I get dismissed? I don't think I got dismissed. That's interesting, he didn't dismiss anybody. Just kept all of those people as officials. That's quite cool. On Android it's like, okay, you are not in the clan that the commander's in, you get dismissed. Which happened to me again, actually. On my main account, I got place 1 with 191,000 points, and yeah, I didn't get to commander and got dismissed, so that was a bit stupid. Let's see if we can fight one of the force driver things. Our commander is set to keep a 14. Yeah, would be quite good if he could set like a flag for what we can attack. That would make sense. That would really make sense, but apparently he didn't. But we are attacking this one, so I guess we, yeah, okay. They already blocked warrior, which is kind of the new meta thing on Amazon I saw. Last time I couldn't attack anything at all because everybody blocked warrior, and once you block warrior, my account is dead. It's like, this is a warrior, this is a warrior, this is a warrior, this is a warrior, then I can attack with like this. And yeah, I would rather not. I would rather not, guys. I would rather not. And here, also warrior blocked. It's like really like they want to destroy my fun. So where are the borders here? Can I attack anything else? Is there something to attack? We checked out those guys. What about this? They block warrior as well. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we are going to do now, actually. I'm not sure if people did that intentionally just to mess with me or something, but like, it's now warrior blocked everywhere. And without warrior, we can attack like this. Yeah, and carries our damage dealer, apparently. I mean, that's useless. That's useless. Yeah. Okay, we did damage. We do minimal points. We do 2 points. 2 points is minimal. Even if you do 0, you do 2 points. So that's a little bit stupid. How much damage is that, actually? How much damage is 2? 28.25 from one side attack. It's 28.08. That's actually still a ton of damage. So I guess we are going to be good teammates. We're just going to use our attacks, spam them out, and be happy with it because we can't do anything else. And once there is a fortress or castle with like no protection against warriors, then we will really go in and slam them. For now, I guess we are good enough just completing our quests. Which is kind of nice if you really go for it. Has a lot of advantages actually because you get those force chests. And also includes some nice resources. Could be a little bit more, but I always like to see those hero promotion stones and the magic dust. That is indeed quite good. And the other thing, you also get those project blueprints, though I think they don't quite matter. I think they matter too little actually. If you check that out, you use them to upgrade your Earthwane. But who really cares about that after all? I mean, like, as a normal player, you just don't really care about what the resources do. Regarding the bosses, I did pretty well. Couldn't really clear Ranger. I tried something on Ranger. Maybe we can do that again. Let's try that out. I tried it on my phone. I did a lot of stuff on my phone, actually. Damage should be a problem, but we will see. I think we can go like this. Speed is alright. That is alright. A Ranger does notoriously high damage at the moment. It's a little bit insane, actually. We can't block this. We block this. We don't block light. We block slot 1. 6 rounds limit. 2 DOS removed. We immune to dot. Doesn't matter to us. Energy reduce is something we can't take. And energy reduce at that is also something we can't take. And this is alright. End of each round increase the lead boss attack by 25 and 25%. If we don't kill him on turn 1, it doesn't matter. And what I tried was actually quite cool. I tried to do this. This is Michelle. And our Aspen will actually die in this fight. It's guaranteed to die. We have no hero that can survive long enough to actually trigger the penny. We would need a hero faster than this Aspen to actually trigger the penny. Meaning once our LFA actually kills all of the enemies, then... Oh, now I just know... That is stupid now. Now I just noticed why that didn't work. The smart idea was my Aspen suicides himself and then we still have a surviving hero, with Michelle being the surviving hero. And I'm not sure if that's a bug, but every hero on my team will be dead. So, and when the Aspen attacks, he's usually the only surviving hero on the battlefield. Ah, we got energy drain. That's stupid. And the idea was that the Michelle has a guaranteed revive and will revive on turn 2. But the reason I think it doesn't work is once we one-shot that stage, and I did that yesterday in the evening, then no enemies are there, and once one side has no more heroes, the fight ends. And it's actually defeat in that case, because my Michelle didn't revive. And at that moment, she's dead. And I think that's the reason this doesn't work. The smart idea was actually that she just survives on turn 2, and it doesn't really matter if she survives turn 1. If she's guaranteed to survive turn 2, to revive on turn 2, well, in that case, I win. But apparently I don't win when she's dead and all enemies are dead. So, yeah, that didn't really work out. But I am sure you get the idea. I really want to show you guys how that works. The big problem in this stage is really the passive skill. When any ally deals damage by active skills or basic attacks, pursues and attacks the target, poisons them for 2 rounds, and there is a 50% chance to grant self 1 layer of I'm German. Don't do this. Don't write difficult English words here. Perspicity, is that even right? It doesn't sound right. At the end of each round, there's an 80% chance to stun the enemy. Stun the one enemy with the highest attack. There is no explanation for... Okay, I guess it's just some... There is no real description for this term, perspicity. Not like in the usual skill where it's just written below. But it's something that enhances the active skill, apparently. We mainly just care about that he can do this extra attack once an ally hits you, and that uses up your unbending will layers insanely fast, so you die. That is the thing. And we have a chance not to die. The chance not to die is the carry in slot 1 dodging off enough that she... that we don't get hit in the back row. And then there is some RNG part to it, where our Aspen just doesn't have to get hit. So this is already wrong. Because he can't get hit if he gets hit before the boss attacks. The boss is guaranteed to attack him. He follows him, he pursues himself, so he hits him multiple times, and that kills him. If he didn't get hit before, he can get hit by the boss and not die. So that is really the thing here. I really want to show you guys how that works. Oh yeah, and the penny is not allowed to hit the carry. Once the penny hits the carry, we actually she might crit, and if she crits, she hits the Aspen too. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem on top of all of that. What I told you guys before. Yeah, now he's already dead. Got hit 3 times. The best thing is, like here you could see it. Like we had no hero anymore on the battlefield because our Michelle was dead. But the fight continued to round 2, where Michelle revived. But if all enemies are dead, the fight doesn't continue to round 2, somehow. And I'm not quite sure if that's a bug or it isn't. Like, if you really know something about the game, please write in the comments if you think that's a bug. I personally am not quite sure. I think it's more of a design choice. A weird one, though. I would love to have my tactic work. I guess everybody would. And this is quite the weird bug itself. The reviving carry getting stunned. I guess it's because she doesn't... does she revive with full energy? I think she revives with full energy at E5. Not sure why she gets stunned. It's a little bit weird. And yeah, it's mostly RNG here, but at least the fights are fast, so I can show you multiple of those, and I guess it's alright. Just waiting for the one where it finally works. Would be cool to kill this. Yesterday I tried it already with this tactic, and it didn't really work out. It's just huge RNG aspect to it. I guess we will give it 3 or 4 more attempts and then continue to other things that are, well, not more interesting. I really like the lair bosses, to be honest, though some of them, especially this guy with the LFA, are a little bit too much RNG for me. I can live with the hit RNG here, that's quite cool, but CC RNG is something I somehow can't stand. That's really annoying. And yeah, can't even skip fast enough. Okay, 3 more. Let's see. Once Aspen gets hit, I will just skip the fight. Because there is no chance anymore that we win once our Aspen got hit. So, yeah, at this point. Now watch us still win. Nah, we can't. We can't win once Aspen gets hit. So he has to dodge like the Starkman Storms. He has to dodge the Queen. He has to not get hit by the Penny. Oh, apparently can get hit. See, there it is. That is what I mean. We have round 1. I point at the screen. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. We have round 1. So it didn't go to round 2 because all enemies are dead. Aspen died by Penny Reflect. We have no way to clear Penny Reflect because we We can just do it on very low difficulties with very low damage, of course, yes. But that's no fun at all. And this Michelle doesn't revive, because all enemies are dead, apparently, and that ends the fight. But we have no hero. So it's like if the turn counter would go to 2, we would have 1 hero and the enemy would have 0 heroes, and we would win. But as it stays on turn 1, and the winner is decided basically on turn 1, we don't win, we lose. And that is like a little bit stupid interaction with Michelle, but I'm super happy that we got to show that off here. So, yeah, that is the reason why my wonderful and, yeah, I thought it was pretty smart tactic, just didn't work out here. So, yeah, something about that. So next thing, we will go to the Watchtower later. As always, this is 1 minute with this 1 minute cooldown. I saw this event, and I'm not sure what to think about already, because like the mecha development, the design is once again great. Again with those 2023 Droidhang design studios, I love the design. They did something similar for one of the past events. What was it called? Like this little game consoles type event where you would play like an RPG. That was great as well. I love this event. I like that they put effort into the design. I have to all of that. Honestly, that's quite cool. Is that a little robot in the background? It looks a little like ice. That's quite cool. And the way you do this is basically described here. You consume hit trackers to fight Void Lords. And for a certain amount of Void Lords, we get resources. And after a certain number of Void monsters are defeated, Lord appears in fixed order while different Void monsters appear randomly. So we can see who will attack, and we can see what those corresponding skills are. The skills are skills that we apparently can use, so that is a thing. And once we defeat a certain amount of monsters and defeat, like, the first one is the Meditator Overmind. If we check that out, Meditator Overmind is this guy with this skill. And you can acquire these skills here. If we check that out, this is the skill that we get here. We have to develop this 10 times. And every time we click on the button, we randomly get one of those items. So it's a good way, actually, to design the event. The only thing, really annoying thing is this seems like this is super important. We can't even try that, okay. It's 40 times 500, so it's 4 times 5, it's 20,000 gems. And 20,000 gems, basically to start off and have like all the skills, seems a little expensive, but honestly there are good rewards in here. Then again, it's like 1/20th of an upgrade here, so you on average don't even get one upgrade. That's not as good as it looks, I think. This is pretty great. Getting 15,000 Stellar is great. 2 profit orbs. You have to consider, you use 500 gems every time you click the button. If you get the super wishing coins, honestly, the super wishing coins are pretty great value. They are pretty great value. You get some good stuff out of that. And here we have master toolboxes, like every free-to-play player stream. And we also get this what we have down here, which is the stuff you need to do attacks. So that's quite interesting. Combo attacks we have here. It looks like a pretty good free-to-play event. It looks like a pretty good free-to-play event. We have great VIP XP event on top of that, with treasure coupons at 10,000 VIP XP and at 5,000 VIP XP. So just for 5,000 VIP XP, you get all of that stuff, including a flag chest. So that's quite nice. And I think we are going to do this event later in the week, maybe even by 1 or 2 event package. We have to see. Probably not. New skin is also available. Claret Sun SQH skin, a little bit interesting. We have like speed HP crit damage. Like crit damage is a stat, I would think, okay, speed attack crit damage. That is a skin that would be insane. But speed HP crit damage is such a weird combination. Such a weird combination. The skin is cool though. Skin is really cool though. Last thing I want to talk about, only a second though. We really have to do Void Vortex. We are still at the same stage we were before, which is what is that even? It's the fire, right? Was it Vanquisher? Vanquisher 6, we really have to do Vanquisher. Like, no questions asked, we have to do Vanquishers. And I think that will be really important that we go through this now. Use the upgrades that we have and continue that. Well, in any way, thanks for sticking around. The video got a little bit longer than I anticipated. I sure hope you could hear me well and the microphone was alright. And also, we are pretty close to 6,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet by any chance, please do that. Check that out. Hit the button and let us reach 6,000 very quick. And in any way, I wish you a great week and we will see us in the next one.